Hey everybody, I'm Boot.
And I'm Cocolicious.
Ooh,
I knew I put that light there. I was like, he's gonna play with that. He's gonna play with that thing, and he is gonna do the damn thing.
to Cocoism, the podcast.
Period.
Hola. This little guy reminds me of, I had dinner a couple weeks ago in San Francisco, and I was talking to one of the people at the restaurant. It was like a community table, and we were chit-chatting away, and for some reason I was talking to that woman, and in the middle of her like talking, instead of me picking up my water glass to take a drink of water, I picked up the entire bottle of water, and she took a drink of her drinks, and so it sparked me to take a drink of my drink, and instead of picking up my glass, I picked up the giant water bottle, and I was like,
at that point, you were committed. It's kind of like when you're crossing the street, and then you like halfway through, and then you're like, and then run back. You should have just committed. It was your water.
I know. I was sure. She's like, someone's thirsty.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's so funny.
I feel like we should start with like the soonest thing that just happened.
I mean,
is there something that you want to like?
Well, goodbye, girl. I mean, bye, Jill Zarin. I mean,
Jill, Nicki Minaj.
Can't, but Jill specifically coming for the overall mother, Miss Lady Gaga.
Oh, see,
I mean,
that I had to let that go. Because
you did?
Yeah, because she said such awful things before that. But that was almost like somebody was like, wow, Jill, you're doing too much. And so then she talked about something, I don't know, reveal.
I was just going through Jill's Instagram, and that was like the start of 2026, and there's many reasons why before the Super Bowl that I'm not a Jill Zarin fan, but she has this new show, the Golden Age, with some of the old girls from Real Housewives of New York coming on. And they're like, it's like focused in Florida. And so she was like super excited and like making all these cute reels, like I'm back. And, just trying to be real cute on her posts and her reels. And lo and behold, like instantly after the Super Bowl Bad Bunny extravaganza, she had to come for him. And her post was so awful. Her video was not cute. And she really, again, like Nicki Minaj, showed the world who she really is. And, everyone can have their own opinion, right? Because we were talking about that when we got home. You can have your own opinion for sure. But it's like supposed to make a video like 5 seconds after the show and post it. Like, come on. And you have a show that you just got casted for to come back out like into the world again. So
if we don't know Jill Zarin, because we kind of just ranted on that, some of them may not know her. I think a lot of people don't know her because they think she's really not really that memorable. I mean, if you weren't a Housewives fan in the beginning, she was like an original New York housewife. And she kind of like was kind of icky on the show. And I think kind of just, she was her own demise in the beginning. And then I think that Andy and the whole team there was like, let's bring her back. She got a new face. I feel like all of that. And then it's like, she has a team. Didn't her team say, stay off your phone unless it's an organized post? Because people like that, it's not like the olden days where you can just say whatever you want and think that no one's going to hear it. Everyone's going to hear it. Mm-hmm. Especially when you're talking about something that is like, it is such an important message that Bad Bunny put on that stage that it's like to say anything negative about it is just like, shame on you, girl. Like, clean up your act. And now you are going to clean up your act. Or just be rich in all the houses that you say you have.
Yeah, I mean, I remember back in the day, the Real Housewives, and I think it was like she really actually became really famous because of her relationship with Bethany. And like, she was like big sister, and like Bethany was like little sister, and like she took Bethany under her wing. And then as soon as Bethany started doing well and Bethany became famous on her own and rich, Bethany didn't want anything to do with her because Jill is crazy. And she, basically like broke up with Jill. And that was like the only reason anyone remembers Jill, to be honest.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't get recasted. Like nobody wanted to work with her. So yeah, fast forward to, all the things that you
Yeah.
said. I do have one request for this episode of the podcast. We're at our friends last night, our friend Andrew and Nikki. And through the episode, can you do expressions with the
Oh yeah, the overall mother, like, yes, I will.
yeah,
Proper ways of using this, because it's, she's been around for a while, but now you can use it for very specific things. And what I'm talking about is this movement here. Like I can be like, not that girl or like that bitch, like it could be negative or positive. And we're going to do that throughout the episode of Cocoism podcast.
Thank you so much, because I'm learning. I didn't like, there was a range that I didn't even really realize. So I'm learning them too. And I think so you guys will as well.
Thank you for bringing that up, because it brings me back to this morning. Every morning Boots and I get coffee together. And this morning we saw our friend Lubo, and he said he brought me back to my childhood and like all of the things that in my early 20s I tried to like not be. Now in my latter 30s that I'm about to enter, and in April I'll be 36. The word ghetto fabulous. And when he said that, it just sent a tickle all the way through my body. And I realized, you know what? That is me. Ghetto fabulous. With a little sparkle, with a little class, with a little hood. All boxes are checked. But yeah, thank you for bringing this up, because that brought into ghetto fabulous.
You are.
Wow. So I really want to take a moment and do a little RIP to Jill Zarin's career.
Okay, I'm here for
Let's take a moment for her.
The ceremony's beginning.
And we're done. So now let's just go into the Super Bowl, or excuse me, the Bunny Bowl, the Snatch Bowl, the Gaga-licious, the Ricky Martin extravaganza, the Bad Bunny teaching everyone while still being humble. Cardi breaking up with her boyfriend because his ex is in the first row with her baby, which it's like, Cardi, that's his baby.
All the baby mamas are going to be should be at the front row, because all the kids deserve to see their daddy play, to be there in the history books.
That is.
And so Cardi, get over it.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's okay.
The entanglement, you knew what you were getting into.
And also, Cardi, we don't know what's going on. So live. We love you. You are better on your own, girl. You and your kids live.
But he is really cute. I mean, I think Stefan Diggs is adorable.
Yeah.
I love his little fashion.
Yeah, I was like,
in those jeans.
Is he a stylist, or is that? He looks confusing, right?
I don't know.
Because it's giving kind of like, everything. All stylists right now are dressing in very, specific, and it reminds me of all very queendom way to dress.
I love it. Yeah, I'm sorry if I got sidetracked, but we were talking about just Bad Bunny.
Yeah, the Bunny Bowl.
I bow down. I mean, the bunny. It was the bunny bowl, but in our home, it was the Snatch Bowl.
Yeah,
because
we were supposed to have only healthy food.
Yeah, because the gays, we're not trying to add those extra calories. We're watching the waistline. The queens were here.
We're at the store, and he was like, "Can we get hot dogs?"
Ruffles.
And so obviously, plug on this, Hebrew National is my favorite hot dog. I love a hot dog with a little crunch.
I do too. And hey, it's an event, and I did eat a lot of vegetables. I had the crudité, and so I was definitely going hard on that. But
cruditation,
I did have a couple hot dogs. And I was eating the chips, and I did have some brownies.
Your friend made brownies.
And I had to take the brownies to work today, because a few days later you just gotta throw it away, give it away, and somebody's got to eat it. But back at the gym, I'm
back on the mend.
Focused.
On the mend.
Focused. I'm on the. But Bad Bunny, we love you. I love you. Such an amazing performance. I can't say much more other than you're fabulous.
Yes.
And you killed it.
Thank you for the storytelling and the amount of things that you fit in to your performance. Like, you told story every step. Someone got married. You gave your Grammy to a kid. There was Gaga. I mean, so we had a poll before. I said Gaga was coming out I also said Cardi, but I thought Cardi was gonna perform. And I'm kind of happy that she didn't. I think she just is like, it was perfect because Gaga, like, everyone's like questioning why she was there, and it's like Gaga represents so many things, and Bad Bunny is such a fan of hers,
Right.
like,
Right.
in her artistry and like all of that, and it only makes sense, you know. And it was a political statement, and she is that, you know.
Right.
And then Mr. Ricky Martin,
All of it. All of it. I made statement. There was tears. I was tears bubbling up. Lady Gaga is literally the essence of a rainbow.
Mhm.
So to see her salsa dancing in her little cha-cha dress and to look divine, and Ricky Martin, I love you. I love that the nail techs were there. The bushes were moving.
people,
And everyone was dancing. Pedro Pascal was like getting his little
she was working.
boop, boop.
She was like boop, boop, doop, boop, boop. You know?
But I agree. I think it would have been weird if Cardi was performing at her boyfriend's game. Like, the little high school, like the cheerleader, you know, or like, it wasn't the right time. And
Yeah.
Cardi, she's Cardi B. She's fine.
And he took it a step up, I feel like, with just his storytelling and bringing her out because he's such a fan of hers. You know what I mean? I wish I knew more about the Ricky Martin thing, because I think Ricky Martin is obviously like stands for a lot as well. And, you know, another example for like someone coming out and then also having a career after, which I don't think everyone gets.
You're talking about yourself?
No, I'm talking about Ricky Martin.
Oh,
I've always been out my entire career.
Not a your coming out story. Then I came out and then I had a career.
Yeah, no, not me, Ricky.
Got it.
Still on the Super Bowl. Yeah. I mean, Super Bowl was just.
What were you saying about him coming out? And then
I wanted to know a little bit more story there, because I feel like the focus is on Gaga and like why he brought her, and like he did an interview where he talks about why he brought her, and it was just like, but there was no like mention of Ricky, and I'm like, okay, like I want to know that specifically.
Right. It was also a reminder of how beautifully Ricky Martin sings.
Oh my God.
He's gorgeous, and he's aging like a fine wine. I mean, it was such a
shout out to his injector. The boy is injected well. Blessed be. I mean, it is what it is.
Make me an appointment.
Yeah, send the deets over this way.
I do need to give a shout out to Malibu Suns for, you know, for all of it.
Yeah, I mean,
a little preview.
These what I like to call my cunty glasses. They're a little shady because I could be like this, like I'm reading you, and I'm like, not today. You know, reading you.
That part.
Not today. You know,
they're sickening on you, and if you don't know,
now you know.
You know, Malibu Suns.
Blessed be. Period. What's next?
My gosh. Okay, so Super Bowl. How did you guys feel? What were your favorite parts?
Emotional.
I have the Bad Bunny radio just on my Spotify. So now I'm like in the car, like it's just going, and yeah.
I think I'm going to vow something, you know? I am going this year, don't know when, I'm going to start my Spanish journey because I need to learn. I need to know. My husband is
hey, this skin is a gift, you know.
Okay, the melanin.
Well, let's do a little class right now. Okay.
Okay, see, now you're being shady.
Repeat. I'll start and then you. Okay, Marta.
Why you gotta start with that one? Martha.
Okay,
Martha.
Okay.
Is it giving? I mean,
what do you got? Is it giving? Giving.
I need to look. It's reaching for something.
Okay, next. Tortilla.
See, I can do that one because that one is like a life thing but I have to like change my voice.
I like it.
You know, it's like tortilla. You know, it's like tortilla.
Yeah, I'm not offended. It's steady. It's slow and steady.
I'm not trying to offend. This is just how I talk. I'm learning.
Let's see, guacamole. Okay.
It has to go low though.
Go low. Okay, margarita.
Margarita.
Hey.
Gosh, let's go with the TV tie-in because TV has been delicious. Television, delicious. Movies, delicious. There are so many movies that are out right this moment that are on my list. But I'm gonna go ahead and start. You haven't seen this yet? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and start with Zootopia. I watched it today. It made me realize that I need to watch these cartoons more. Not at the movies, but like because the stories, the like messages, they're so good. They're not for everyone, but they are for me. And if you want to like a little tear and a little like, oh,
Can you share what is the message? I haven't seen it.
just like friendship and like how like things can be really difficult and friendship or relationship, how they can be, it can be so difficult. And like all these people may not believe or understand why this relationship is happening. But at the end, if you two or whoever's in the relationship understand it, then that's all that matters. But just like that in a very like, in a more like kid view, you know, and I also have to veer into this. Your glasses are giving me very Brat right now.
Oh,
It's just like, because that's the movie I want to see. The Moment. Is it The Moment or Moment?
I want to
Fact check that.
Hey, whatever feels right.
Whatever feels. This Charlie.
So she's in the movie called The Brat.
No, okay, so The Brat is her album.
I know what the Brat.
Which are your
okay, yeah,
your colors.
Is giving Brat.
Okay.
You said I want to see her
Check.
and
her movie by A24. It's called either The Moment or Moment.
Got it.
And it's out right now at AMC.
Hey, I'll take a Brat moment at any chance.
And I've heard that it's kind of like documentary, but then there's actors as well. Like some actors play parts in her. It's kind of like documentary, but like with actors and like storylines. So like I'm interested to see that. And I heard today that Charlie isn't particularly spiritual on an interview. So I thought that was kind of shocking. Like I'm not really into that. And I was like, oh, you know,
spiritual how? Like there's so much like spiritual astrology.
Yeah, there's no astrology.
Okay.
Specifically. No, she not that she wasn't feeling it. She just wasn't like into it. Like she didn't really, not that she wasn't against it. She just like didn't know about it. But then she went into like my feed lately has had a lot of Leo type of videos. And then she was like, I'm a Leo. And I was like, of course you're a Leo. But then, you know, we forget, yes, your rising is who you are. And she's talking about her sign. But the rising is who you are, girl.
So, sis.
Who you be?
I lock it in, sis.
What's your rising?
Okay, so this is where I fall apart because
don't fall apart.
I know. I just have a tendency of like blocking out of like the little details. So
it's a huge detail.
I almost need to wear like a chain
around
my neck that just lists.
Oh, like all three of them?
Yeah, because I'm like Scorpio, but then I'm like,
is your rising, is it Taurus or is that your moon is in Taurus? Because I know one of them is in Taurus. I should know this.
Okay, by the next episode, I'm going to have it together.
Isn't it funny, the whole conversation about astrology, and it's just everywhere.
It is, and I love, we were, like I said, at a friend's for dinner last night and did a little like beauty moment, and I always enjoy because our friend, the Zodiac boyfriend, hey girl, I'm doing, you know, hair, I'm like doing something, and then you guys are doing something, and I just hear you guys like chatting and talking, and just, could you give us a little like glimpse or insight of like what you and the Zodiac boyfriend were talking about? Because you guys go in, like I feel like I could get into a little conversation, but I would automatically stop because I don't really know how to keep it going if we're talking Zodiac astrology and like, oh yeah, totally, and then I don't know what to say next, but you guys are like just like bouncing back and forth.
Yeah, and I find, I mean, astrology has been really like a part of my life for the last like 15 years. And it was when I met our friend Shireen. She was on 2 episodes ago. So if you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch that. Click 2 back. But me and Nikki, Zodiac boyfriend, we're talking about just like Vedic and Western astrology and how they're slightly different. Kind of like my rising is Taurus, right? And then I'm sorry, Leo. And then my rising over there is Leo. But then my moon is in Aries in Western, and Vedic it's Pisces. And we were just kind of talking about that and how like our son Matthew is also an Aries moon, and it just tells you like what that means. If you're an Aries moon, it's like you need physical like activity, and if you don't have any physical activity, you're like not good. We were just kind of talking about like how like in different parts of our lives when we weren't really as active, and whatever that means to you, active, how like you're really just not good, and how it's really important to know your sign. And me saying active is like working out and feeling good and eating right. But each person is a little bit different. It's finding like what it is in your sign that like actually like activates you. We're just kind of talking about that and how like me and Matthew kind of have like kind of it's gotten better because I think that I understand, he understands me, I understand him, in like arguments, and how like maybe we don't get into them as much anymore because it's just like we're just both not really, I don't know, maybe give each other more time. But yeah, that's what we're talking about. Just like the difference and how important it is to know it. It's not like you have to use it in your everyday or like be like me every step I take. I'm like,
And
that's right.
That's cool. Love to hear it because there's so much intellect involved within astrology, and there's so many different people that when you have a hangout or an interaction with them, that like you can get something from everybody. So it's like if you're talking with Shireen, you're like, oh my God, she revealed this, or if we're talking to Sarah, it's like I can just like be around her and like things just rise, like come out of her mouth and then like kind of rise around you. And I'm like, oh yeah, I either hear it, I feel it, or I see it. And then if we're with Nikki, even if I'm not in the conversation, like I hear what you guys are talking about or what he's saying. And there's something to take from that too. So it's so fascinating.
It's fascinating because it's every moment you can look up the astrology. Like right now, we can look up the astrology for this moment. We really could. And it's like all of these moments are right there. It's like everyone is going through something at this moment, and in their chart in this moment, it's there, and it's pretty like black and white, especially when you read it and then you like think about you and your life. It's like right there. It's fascinating.
Oh,
fascinating because it's just so black and white. It's not like it's this pre-written thing that has, it's not notes. It's like it is continually happening. Like right now, like all the astrologers are like, oh my God, the 17th through the 20th, like this has never happened before. They don't even know what to expect with this. And like to me, like that, it just makes me so excited because I'm like, oh, that's weird, but I'm here for it. I'm here for the unknown. I'm here to be uncomfortable. I think that's also another huge thing about like knowing yourself is that you really realize that like being uncomfortable, not knowing what's going to happen is like kind of the place to be. And not being, like so like, oh, I'm looking 5 years down the road. It's like, no, girl, I don't know what's going to happen in 5 years.
Right.
I can understand like a few months, maybe a year. If you can do that, praise be. But it's like life is changing so quickly all the time that it's just focusing in this moment. Whatever is happening in your life, make sure that you're doing the things that you want to do or that are going to guide you to that ultimate version of yourself that you want to work toward.
Right. Yeah, I love that.
Period.
Like, why not? Like, that's what it should be about, right?
Yeah. Evolve. Accept.
Continuously, constantly evolution. I mean, I feel like it's been a lot of blessings in the new year, but it's also been a little bit of like a rocky road too, where it's all happening at once, right? Everything all at once.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like not mad at it. I'm not hating on it. Like I accept because I am constantly evolving, right? To the situation, to the gifts, if the drama's the drama, we're going to get through it, right? I mean, and I don't know. I think that's going to be like the vibe of the year, but stay on solid ground. clear those chakras, right? I mean, talk to your astrologer, talk to your friends, and get it out and rework it, reframe it, get to where you need to be. Everything's gonna be fine. I believe it.
Yeah. Show up for yourself.
Yeah.
For you. Not for anybody else, but for you. I think that is this year is like there's lots of like gifts and a lot of lessons.
I feel like we're talking about the TV type and did we the same?
I don't really know, but we can veer right into that.
I mean, you were talking about movie. You wanted to see the Charlie. Oh,
Charlie, astrology, a tangent.
Yeah, I mean, I'll start from present and then maybe we can go back. But Rachel McAdams in Send Help.
My God.
She's back. That's a real, like, she's the back. And she is, she is hunting and she is throwing up and she is literally, survivor, like a survivalist on this deserted island and nothing can stop.
I love this story. I mean, I was talking to a friend yesterday and I love the fully conceptualized story. Like there is no part 2 coming. It is just a fully conceptualized, like every story's tied up. We are happy. It's perfect. And the relationship, the character that Rachel plays, her boss, that kind of dynamic, and like that, like women like her, and then like men like that just like are just not very nice, And it's such a beautiful story because it's like the tables can turn, boo, and it was like the ultimate version of that.
Well, it's literally like the concept of who's gonna check me, boo, because is the t-shirt for the movie, because you really can't. I would not mess with her. Like any person like that. I don't know, I've never been a person to like be mean to someone that like that is that kind of person in life. And I always remember like growing up, people being mean to those people. And I'm like, those people are like going to be the smartest. Those people are going to be the most successful. Don't mess with them because they're going to be your boss one day, I mean, I'm so happy you brought that movie up because I would go see it again, Yes. I can't wait to see it again. Yeah. I want to see it with more people. Like it'd be fun just in a bigger group too. Because it's insane. Some of my favorite movies recently, but like The Housemaid. And if we haven't seen it, it's probably going to be streaming soon. But Amanda Seyfried is the mother of the house, and Sydney Sweeney is the housemaid. And Amanda, specifically, her role is legendary because she does play this. She's led to believe that she's like kind of like a very hostile, like she looks like she's in control of everything. The man, the house, the money, the perfect hair, everything. Right. Like she's and it's all about like her man who is making her believe all these things about herself, like putting her on like antipsychotics. Like she believes that she's like in the psychosis, and her role is really amazing because she's very extreme in the playing this role, and she just has all these really great facial expressions. Yeah, and I was blown away. I mean, I love the movie. The housemaid's like housemaid, right? The housemaid. Amanda. I mean, Amanda like played Theranos. I mean, she's so good in her face. I mean, she's such a good actress. Like I was trying to say schizophrenic. That's but yes. I see. Okay. Yeah, and then I mean, I don't want to like if you haven't seen it, like, but it's another one that like shifty things are happening, and then it's like, well, you think one thing, and then it's like, nope, there's another. There's another over there. It's so good. And also, Amanda's going to be in the new Powder Puff Girls live action. That is amazing. Powder Puff Girls. But it's like even I grew up with them. Oh my gosh! I mean, there's just so much coming. I mean, Devil Wears Prada 2. Like I'm just gooped, gagged, and gathered all the way. Here for it, right? Yes. God, Miranda. Mother is landing, and it was like such perfect timing because Anna left Vogue.
And it's like the perfect time to like throw another movie out, you know? And they got everyone.
Looking forward to it. I'm so excited. I mean, I cannot wait. That's going to be amazing to see.
Yeah, Coco Fest is happening.
We'll get into it coming soon, right?
And also, like, since we're on the TV tie-up, we're on the TV. So, like, the last episode, let's just give a little, like, love and grace to our beautiful friend from Creative Sobriety. We are so grateful. And you could, go ahead.
Kristen Bear. I mean, in my journey of sobriety, Creative Sobriety, the Instagram page is one of my favorites. And if you know it, you know it, but check it out. I had always wanted, when I told you that I want Kristen Bear to come on, and I love her page. And so it was such an honor to have her here on Cocoism, the podcast. She's beautiful. She's intelligent, and she, you know, has a really amazing story in her sobriety journey too.
Yeah.
So she really shared a lot, and I don't know, it was fun.
This is beautiful because I guess I would be in the category, what is it called?
I'm sober curious.
So curious. And I love the verbiage of that.
I know.
Just rolls off the tongue so delicious.
Yes. Sober curious, you know, all are welcomed.
Yeah. Fun? Yeah, I had fun. I learned a lot. I saw a lot of myself in all of our conversations. And you realize that sobriety is just it's a journey that in life, and there's all these lanes that we can all go on, right? But sobriety can be such a powerful like journey if you're really doing it for yourself and you're showing up for yourself, you know?
Totally. And I love how the parking lot guy became like a character in the whole thing.
I mean, blowjobs in the parking lot.
I mean, who hasn't?
You know, apparently no one except me.
But what a moment.
You know, I got no shame in my game.
I'm starting to, and I love the rawness, the honesty.
Vulnerability.
And it's going to happen here. But I want to spend this year like in like my sobriety, like chit chats of just like having fun with it, really focusing on positive, you know, we can make you laugh. Great. And if you can relate, awesome. Again, like if you're sober, curious, join the chat. But I don't know, like, you know, it doesn't have to be this moment of constant despair, right? Like there's so much joy and finding your sober self, and so much magic can happen, and we can always just start from that period.
That's it. I love it. Hey Boots.
Hey Coco.
From a world that is way, way, way too many things.
Oh my God, it's too many things.
You're too many things.
Thank you.
Period. Let's be
too many things together.
Oh my God, together. The way you say that, it's so sweet.
Action.
Period.
See, 28 years later, the Bone Temple.
Oh well. I mean, yeah. I mean, the part where he like gives us the performance of his life when he is the Metallica. That he's
yes. Yes.
Keep going. Let's do Bone Temple again.
Okay, I love the Bone Temple with Ralph Fiennes and the amazing Chi Lewis Perry, who plays Samson. Like you said, the scene of the Metallica song, I don't know. The whole franchise is sickening, and this movie was another like epic tale that was excellent.
That was so good.
But emotional. And it's like, it wasn't necessarily like that kind of typical or a horror like flick of what you saw in the past 4 movies of the zombies. It's really focused on Samson and his relationship with
the zombie. And ultimately, like, being able to find a cure for the zombie in the end.
I know. And
I mean, it's like, it's so good.
So good. I really love the movie. Chi Lewis Perry. Wow. Gorgeous, beautiful, all of it. Right?
Yeah, we're just doing it to the best of our ability.
Doing it. I mean,
and The Burbs, is that what it's called?
The Burbs.
It just came out the 8th.
Miss Kiki, she's out here.
She's back.
She's back. She's on the screen.
She is solving crimes. She is solving a mystery.
She's trapped in the suburbs on a cul-de-sac. She's got a little baby.
I love like the staring out the window, because that would totally be me. I guess I do that here. I'm all like, I hear noises, I'm all looking out the window. But it would be interesting to live in a house where it's like all windows, you look out and you can just see your neighbors.
I know, like no one closes the blinds, no one has a drape.
Yeah, everyone's just like making out,
but it's really funny.
Yeah, it's cute.
Another Golden Globe nominee, Glenn Powell, for the TV show Chad Powers. And I'm a big Glenn Powell fan. He's amazing and he's super funny, talented, all of that. But I didn't watch the show until I saw the Golden Globes. And I can't believe I almost missed it. But if you haven't seen it, it's really entertaining. It's super funny. It's a great story and it's worth checking out for sure.
I love that.
Right? What do you love about it?
I love the best friend character. I mean, it's so good. And it's like the friend, he totally like gives him a makeover. Like Chad's dad does like
Prosthetic.
Yeah. So then he puts them on him and just like watching like this friendship develop and help him to kind of like reclaim his football, because he lost his career because he did some stuff he shouldn't have. But it just shows you that like you can do whatever you want. You really can. Because one moment, and Jill Zarin.
Like Jill Zarin is going to have to start wearing.
All right. To your career.
No. But it's cute because you see the relationship of Chad and yes, Danny, was played by Frankie A. Rodriguez. And you see their relationship start in a really just like random way, right? Because Chad is trying to sink himself back into football, but he doesn't want anyone to know who he is. And then Danny kind of like sees him and I was like, hey, like, what's up? And he helps him get his look together. And he's also the mascot on the teams. Luckily, they get to spend a lot of time together because they're migrating through the season and they become friends. And the friendship of Danny and Chad is just really, really, really sweet. And it's a whole nother part of the emotional part of the show. And I don't know, I thought it was, I know they're filming season 2.
Right now.
And I can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah, lots of exciting.
Yeah, totally.
All good stuff.
All good stuff.
And yeah, I mean, we have some exciting things happening here at Cocoism, the podcast. We're doing a little rebrand. Things are about to change. There's going to be a space for you to go to and send us all your little tidbits and notes. And it's going to give a space where you can, we have the podcast, but we do hair, but we do kind of all the things. And it's going to be a space where you can go and see it all and connect with us.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm so happy and looking forward to it. I feel like we will be having an episode soon. I think a hot topic might be like teenagers like coming of age. And I think that would be a great episode for Tiffany Totah to please
call
to action for Tiffany. We are parenting over here. Our son is 15. And let's just say things are happening.
Developing.
Let's get it's worth an episode.
Yeah.
So grateful to be here. I love Cocoism, the podcast.
Coco Pod.
Bootsy Rolls.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us.
Liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, all of it. It's like, so meaningful and
keep doing it.
Because
keep connecting.
You're too many things.
Me?
Them.
Oh, that is true. It's very true.
But yeah, you are too many things, Coco.
Oh, so let's be
too many things
together.
Tracy said it too.